Good morning, Panthers. The weekend's here, which means there's only 2.5 days until Thanksgiving.
But the weather is changing. This weekend is going to get down to the low 30s. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Today's science fact of the day, actually a history fact of the day, involves a man, his son, an apple, a bow, and an arrow. Here's Sam to tell us more.
Hi, Panthers. Let me tell you a story. On this day, in 1307, there was a man named William Tell, and he lived in Austria. Tell went to a town called Altdorf with his young son. Altdorf was ruled by a man named Gessler, who had put a pole in the middle of the village and hung his hat on it. He demanded everyone who passed it had to bow to it. But William Tell didn't do this. Now Tell was famous as an archer, and Gessler knew this. He hated the fact that Tell wouldn't bow to his hat, so he came up with a cruel punishment. He was going to kill William Tell and his son, but he gave them a chance to get out of the execution. William Tell was given a bow and arrow, and an apple was placed on his son's head. Grammar. Tell was told that he had one chance to shoot the apple off his son's head, and if he did, they would be free. Tell took the challenge and split the apple in half. This skill and physics used for archery are awesome. Check out this video about the science of archery. So cool.
To examine the skills of an Olympic archer, we enlisted the world's #1 ranked recurve shooter, Brady Ellison. With each shot, Ellison pulls the string of the bow back. With over 50 pounds of draw weight, over the course of an Olympic event, Ellison could shoot more than 160 arrows for a cumulative total of over 4 tons. To combat muscle fatigue, Ellison shoots off his bone structure. This means aligning his arm bones and joints in a straight line to minimize the use of muscles and help him to maintain a steady position. When Ellison pulls back the strings, potential energy is stored. At release, that potential energy is converted into kinetic energy that rockets the arrow off Ellison's bow at over 150 miles an hour. Because gravity pulls the arrow downward at a rate of 9.81 meters per second squared, Ellison aims the arrow upward in a calculated arc, peaking roughly 8 feet above the target area. Now, what's considered the bullseye on an Olympic archery target is less than 5 inches in diameter. That's smaller than the width of a football. And from more than 3/4 of a football field away, that target looks smaller in his field of vision than the tip of a ballpoint pen held at arm's length. And from 70 meters away, Ellison would miss his target completely if his aim is off by only half of a single degree. Hitting an Olympic target is something Brady Ellison can do with ease. So to increase the degree of difficulty, we created a few other targets. A donut hole? No problem. He splits the thread of a hanging apple and even pierces the hole of a spinning CD.
Alrighty, it's your favorite part of the day, Parkland News. STEM night is November 30th. Bring your friends, bring your neighbors, bring random people off the street to come and have a fun night celebrating the sciences. STEM night is from 6:30 to 8:30.
If you're interested in ordering a wreath for to sponsor Reef Across America program. Pick up an order form in the main office today.
There is a new club starting at Parkland on Wednesday, November 30th. If you like playing card games, come out and join the Bridge Club with Mr. Fontanen. You will learn how to play a cool and exciting new game.
Don't forget to bring your change to lunch for the Pink Bunny Challenge. Donate to St. Jude's to help children fight cancer and have a little fun too. Mr. Powell and Mr. Bergman are neck and neck. Who will wear the bunny suit? You decide.
Now let's head back on over to Sam.
Panthers, you've heard of the mannequin challenge, right? It's where people stop and stand still in different poses, and people take pics or video of them. Well, people aren't the only ones doing this. In Pennsylvania, a dog named Boston decided he wanted to take the challenge too, and guess what? He was better at it than most of us. Check out this video. Now it's Friday, which means a new Fitbits with Mr. Rodriguez.
Good morning. Welcome again to Mr. Rodriguez Fitbits. Today we're going over the bicep curl machine. This is a very nice machine. Professional places are the ones that have these machines, and because we want you to have the best, this machine is here. Now this is how it works. Down here you have the pin, and each one of these are 10 pounds each. Now there are times where if you use 20 pounds, it might be too light. If you put 30 pounds, it might be too heavy. So you have these little things up here, these weights, these are 5 pounds each. So if 30 pounds is too heavy and 20 is too light, I will turn this, hold this, put it down. Now I have 25 pounds instead of the 30. And as I get stronger, then I can put this one up and do the 30 and so on. Over here, what I'm going to show you where the elbows go. The elbows actually go where it says the dot, where it says pivot. So you hold on, you bring it up first, going over and up, and you put your elbows where the dot is, and you should look straight, extend the arm, bring it up, pull, and squeeze. Bring it down slowly, pull up, and squeeze. This is the correct way of using this machine. You don't want it to be too heavy where you cannot hardly move it, or where you have to come up and use your body. It should be where you are relaxed and feel how the muscle is working. As you can see, my biceps are actually getting the load. I come down slow so that I work the negative, and I bring it up slow, I work the positive lifting. I hope you can enjoy these instructions right now, and when you come in, you can do this workout. Thank you, see you next time.
Panthers, have you ever thought it was weird that we are cheering for you at regular intervals as your life runs out? Oh, well, say happy birthday to these students today.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Well, Panthers, that's all for this week. We'll be back next week with all new shows.
For the weekend, remember these words from Dr. Seuss. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened.
Have a great
Great day.
weekend, and we'll see you on Monday. Bye!